Hey guys, Chris here, the RC Geek. As you know, Star Wars is just around the corner, and I was cruising my local Target, and I came across this little gem here. All the new Star Wars toys just dropped, and this was one of them that they just released. And this is the AirHogs Millennium Falcon Quadcopter, which is pretty cool. I saw it there, I had to have it, and so I thought I'd give you guys just a short little review. It's a really cool piece of RC you can own. And so what you get in the box is the quadcopter. It's made out of a kind of a durable foam. I'm not exactly sure what type of foam is, but it's pretty flexible. Maybe a type of EPO, but it seems like it's kind of almost like a foam rubber. And then you also get, the controller. It's 4 proportional channels, which is pretty cool. So you've got all axes that you can control. Have your batteries handy because it takes 6 AA's to put into that controller, into the transmitter. So then the other thing in the box is you get a USB cable. So the way that they tell you to charge this thing, you get the USB cable, you plug that into a computer, but you can use your phone charger, or if you've got these portable phone charging batteries, you can use those, and then you have something that you can plug in anywhere to charge it. You plug the USB into some power source, then the other end gets plugged into the transmitter, and then the transmitter plugs into the quadcopter. I'm guessing that's so that it bypasses your AA batteries that are in there and you don't drain the heck out of those just charging the vehicle. Now, one of the other cool things about this is as you turn it on, you have your controller, you want to turn the transmitter on first. This light will flash green. Turn the quad on, let it initialize. And then you can hear that it makes noise once it's actually connected. I wanted to point out that it's got lights. The white lights are in the front, blue lights are in the back for the hyperdrive, and so it gives you some orientation. And in addition to, looking pretty cool. The other thing is when the battery gets low in flight, the lights start flashing, and so that gives you an indication that, hey, you probably need to land. On the controller, it has, there are these 2 buttons on the top here that give you some authentic movie sounds. So the first one is the Hyperdrive. So what that does is you hit that button while you're in flight. The blue LEDs will flash, and it will initiate a forward flight, kind of like a small dash, as you will. The left-hand side, you've got the authentic movie sounds. So you've got a cornucopia of different things. Actually, it's only about 4 or 5 different sounds. There's droid sounds, and there's Chewbacca sound, and a couple others. So in terms of flying around, it hovers really nicely. You can maneuver it around your house. You can fly it in your living room, or on a calm day you can take it outside and fly it outside. It is a toy grade quadcopter, so you're not going to get something that's going to do hardcore aerobatics. You get about 5 minutes of flight time, and that's decent. However, my one complaint would be that it takes an hour or more to charge. Given the lithium polymer technology and the batteries that's available these days, there's no reason why it should take an hour to charge this thing. I'm guessing they wanted to stick with a USB kind of charging system, and so they had a fixed charge rate available to do that. For the 5 minutes of flight time, you shouldn't have to wait an hour. Other than that, the price point is about $100. It is expensive for what it is and what you get. It's a really cool piece of, Star Wars memorabilia, and it flies, which is awesome. But it is a little expensive. That being said, if you're a big hardcore Star Wars fan, you probably won't be disappointed, to own something like this. The Millennium Falcon that you can fly. Who doesn't want to make a Kessel Run, right? So those are my comments on the vehicle. Let's take this outside and show you what it can do. there we go. Thanks for watching this review. Some final thoughts. If you're a die-hard Star Wars fan, I doubt you'll be disappointed with the Millennium Falcon, but if you're a parent out there looking for something like this for your kid, it is expensive at about $100, and it does take an hour to charge. I don't know any kid who's going to want to wait an hour, but that being said, it does fly pretty well. It's really stable and easy enough to control with some practice, and you get about 5 minutes of flight time. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I have a full review article on the Millennium Falcon on my blog, thercgeek.com, so you can check that out. I'm regularly adding videos to my YouTube channel, so you can subscribe to get those when they're posted. Otherwise, in the meantime, if you'd like to learn how to refinish a foam warbird, you can catch that here. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.